That was pretty stressful. Fight to fight to fight. Rather intensive. Dragon, arcane horrors, 2 arcane horrors, revenants, no, not revenant, 1 revenant, a couple of shadow assassins, a bunch of undead. Ugh. Burn that damn thing. That thrice accursed monster. Let's give Master Island some business. Try to build some goodwill with the Dalish. Well,
Dalish.
as nice as the band's back house door is, and that fire resistance is helpful.
Second to none.
I think we should beef that shield up. All right.
Sure.
Okay. Think about it. All right.
Dalish crafting is second to none, I assure you.
It's good. I respect it. When we get back, let's stop at Merrill's and make sure that she gets her equipment. Meryl. All right. Okay. That's nice, but it's a good solid defense. All right. Okay. Let's think about it.
Oh, thank goodness you're here. I thought you went to the Hanged Man. And I always went there to look for you first, but then I thought you might have gone to see your uncle instead.
No.
And I'm rambling, aren't I?
It's cute.
I don't mind. You're adorable when you're flustered.
After you left, I couldn't stop thinking about Paul and the mirror and everything that's happened. I wonder if I've made a mistake. Leaving the Dalish.
You're just feeling homesick. Don't second guess yourself.
I suppose if I hadn't left my people, I never would have met you.
I would never have met you.
I'm not like you. And I wish that I were. You're beautiful and clever, and you never make any mistakes. And I don't deserve you.
I've made plenty of mistakes. I made mistakes with Carver. And Carver's dead. If I'd done things differently, he might not have charged it over. So I'm trying a different path with you. Because you're beautiful, and you're clever, and you're adorable. And you make me happy, and you make me laugh. And I don't know if I deserve you.
I'm not as perfect as you think, Meryl. I'm not some sort of goddess.
I wouldn't be so sure about that. Some people worship you from afar, you know. It's foolish of me to even dream that you might.
You don't have to dream about it. Meryl? It's all right.
What happens now? Are we... What did this mean?
We're together now, and you get to stay here if you want.
Now we both decide what happens next.
If you hadn't come to Sundermount that day, I can't imagine where I'd be now. I love you.
Love you too.
I probably shouldn't have said that, did I? I always say the stupidest things.
No, that's the smartest thing you've ever said. I love you too. Live with me.
I love you, Meryl. Actually, I was going to suggest you move in with me.
Here? In Hightown? The rich, fancy part of the city with no rats in it. And you? With an elf. Venom. You really are crazy, aren't you? If you're not afraid, then neither am I.
Just what I wanted to hear. That was wonderful. It's good to finally be with Meryl. It's wonderful to be with Meryl. I've deeply missed Meryl. It's good to have her with me. It's good to be with her. It makes everything so much better. So much better. I was getting really lonely because, Gamlin and I have nothing in common. Carver's dead. Bethany is in the gallows and we just get to write sometimes. Mother's off building her life. I still wonder if she blames me for the death of Carver. And I think she should. That's better than Sandal. I don't mind Sandal doing it, but it's nice to know that she does it too.
Lana's a patient music teacher, but Meryl should really just stick to magic.
Yeah, I about imagine.
I think I'll let Sandal empty that.
Poor Prince. I told him to stay off the bed.
At least when I and Meryl are in
He's
it.
taken it upon himself to add certain embellishments to my journal.
Of course he did.
Everything that's left of my life in Lothering. I should get some curtains.
Yes.
Handprints. Someone's
Oh,
swinging on the
Meryl.
chandelier. Meryl.
Yep.
Right, so she said to look at the crest sideways, then cover the... Sweet maker, Isabella. I can't unsee that. That's Mother's room. I shouldn't intrude. Is that... Isabella? Who carves that into a stairwell?
An elven slave.
She's not a slave, Mother.
Maker's breath, I had no to doing. This place isn't like home at all. Minrathous was so noisy.
I hope all is well. If you need me for anything, by all means, let me know.
Okay. No, this is good. Something gets your attention, boy?
Its eyes follow me around the room. Creepy.
Yeah.
I'm glad Bethany always writes.
I know. That helps keep the family together.
Fenris said Daenerys left this at the mansion. Fenris's reading has improved. I should pick out a new book for him to work on.
That's good. It's good that he's learning to read. Hopefully it opens up a whole world to him.
Leather to feather. Crossroads of form. I don't even know where to start.
Yeah, that's weird looking. Oh, well. I wonder. Oh, that was a great time with Meryl. Thank you so much. It's nice that Meryl's going to move in here. Oh, yes, we got her a new and beautiful outfit. Doesn't she look just wonderful? Yes, she does. Just smashing. Looks wonderful. You know, I should stop and check the stores out here more.
This is yours, if I'm not mistaken.
Where did you get this? It's just what I need. Thank you.
You're welcome. See how descent works.
This mirror of yours, what does it do?
Mostly it stands in my house, looking a bit spooky.
But it's magic, right? So it can do magic things. Is it dangerous?
It could fall on someone, but you'd have to push it really hard. It's quite heavy.
Meryl, is it a danger to the people of Kirkwall or not?
Oh, only to anyone sitting right under it.
Meryl, you look wonderful. I love your new outfit.
I've been neglecting my patients lately. I should spend more time here.
Yes. I'll help you out. This, I think, has a positive role on you. It helps to soothe the vengeance aspect of you and direct you toward more profitable pursuits, both for yourself in terms of your own safety and for the safety of people around you. We're getting to be closer friends. Could be better, could be worse.
Have you noticed how many Tranquil are in the gallows courtyard lately?
I know.
And don't tell me I'm just sensitive to it.
I understand.
I've been watching, and every day there are new Tranquil selling their bloody wares. Good mages, too. People I know pass their harrowing.
And that's against the law and something we should do things about.
Doesn't Chantry law say that mages who pass their harrowing can't be made tranquil?
Yes.
Exactly.
Right.
The Templars are using the right of tranquility to silence those who speak against them. They're working on a deliberate plan to turn every mage in Kirkwall within the next 3 years.
Come on, that's...
Whatever you think of Templars, you can't imagine they're so heartless.
They're worse. There are groups in Kirkwall who help those fleeing the Circle. I've talked to people on the inside. The plan is the work of a Templar named Sir Ulrich. I've had a run-in with him myself. He's the one who did the ritual on Carl. Nasty piece of work.
Disgusting.
Likes to make mages beg.
Yeah, they need better regulations to control that. That's part of the reason why I want both mages and Templars to work together as a group. Both in terms of the courts that assess people's behavior, and in terms of those who go out and enforce and patrol. And again, I think the phylacteries would be enough, and people could be allowed to live outside. A run-in?
What happened between you and Sir Ulrich?
I've been involved with an underground resistance. Mages living free in Kirkwall who help others escape. I can't tell you any more, for your sake and theirs.
Okay.
You have too much involvement with the Guard and Nobility.
Fair enough.
Suffice it to say, I've been in the gallows. I've seen his work firsthand.
I'm sorry about your friend Carl, that was really painful. Tell me about this Templar.
What else do you know about Sir Ulrich?
The Knight Commander is at least sincere in her convictions. However misguided, she believes she's helping people.
Right.
Sir Ulrich's a sadist.
Oh, that's bad.
Cold-blooded as a lizard.
That's bad.
He likes to experiment on mages. Find out what it takes to push them into the arms of demons.
That's the exact opposite of what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to help him move away. Now he sounds like terrible. Do you have a plan?
How do we stop them?
My friends in the Mage Underground know a way inside. A secret entrance under the walls of the gallows. Come with me tonight, please. Help me find the evidence of Sir Ulrich's tranquil solution.
Tranquil solution?
What do you mean, tranquil solution?
That's what he calls it. His idea of a peaceful solution to the mage problem. To sunder the mind of every mage in the free marches. I'm told he's bringing his proposal to Val Royeaux. To the Divine herself.
She would never sign off on that.
He would turn every mage in Thedas into a drooling simpleton under his command.
I'll help, but this is important. They would not actually do this. The Divine would not actually do this. I don't think even yet Meredith would do this as a matter of course. I don't think that one. And I'm concerned about Bethany. I'm concerned about Marilyn. I'm concerned about you. But I don't believe that they would do this. But I'm not going to start an argument with you and provoke you. I think what's best here is to show you that Sir Ulrich, I suspect, is operating by himself and not as part of a group. This is not something that the Chantry is going to institutionalize wholesale or even in massive parts. This is not something that any place outside of Kirkwall would do. Annulments, even those things where they go in, those only happen when everything falls apart. They would never do anything like this preventively. Even here, this is questionable. I don't think that Meredith would buy into this, and I think at some point, if you sit and think about it, she wouldn't buy into it either, just yet. She would do an annulment, but she would not do a mass tranquilization. She would do an annulment in reaction to something. Probably an overreaction. But we're going to go along. The Sir Ulrich, let's stop him. He sounds like a nasty piece of work.
If this plot exists, it must be exposed.
I am honored by your trust. I'm ready to go when you are. Our entrance is concealed not far from here.
Okay. Yeah, we gotta work on our friendship with him. just one thing I want to see. Yep, we're doing fine.
Do not tell anyone about this way into the gallows. It's a secret that has saved the lives of hundreds of mages.
I won't.
Passage back. No room for a pauper.
This is it. This tunnel will take us into the gallows. Are you ready to help me find evidence of the tranquil solution?
Yes.
Let's go.
But again, I think this is limited to Sauric. I don't believe even Meredith is doing this. I mean, I'd appreciate that, but that's what I believe. I think this is limited to Sir Ulrich.
I have personally led 5 mages to freedom through these tunnels. They bent to kiss the ground through the sewage.
Got the spin away, spin away. Wait.
why mazes are feared!
Alright. There we go. Alright. Now. Perfect.
Oh, that's gonna hurt.
Now then, there he is.
Hold tight!
Is that
Good work.
all you got?
Alright. And then. Yeah.
You will fall.
Yep. Perfect.
Away with you. At you. Stand down.
Okay.
Lyrium smugglers built these tunnels to service the Templar. I crave the stuff.
Yeah, that is something I've heard some negative things about in terms of their addiction.
Hit him where it hurts! Yeah! Got you now!
Okay.
Run while you can! I'll show you why Mage is a fear! I'm your worst nightmare! Die, bastard!
Stand back! I deny you!
Okay. We'll come back to that big area later. Get him with this. You know what? Beef the damage up. Yeah, he's gonna go pretty quick.
Die, bastard!
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Alright. Him. Resisted.
You will fall!
Let's call this. Do this. Oh, great. Go get that guy. Try this. Broken arrow.
Do you think they're tiring? I'm tiring.
Oh! That's on a fireball!
I'm sorry I can't do anymore. I denied you.
That approach is not as efficient as I would like. Alright. We'll wait on that. Okay. It's almost done. Okay. Okay, puppy, I want to pull you out when I can.
No, please. I haven't done anything wrong.
That's a lie. What do we do
Ah,
to
he
mages
looks creepy.
who lie?
Ugh.
I just wanted to see my mum. No one
Looks
ever told her
creepy,
where they were
sounds
taking
creepy.
me.
Nasty.
No. No, this is their place. We cannot...
So, you admit your attempted escape? You know what happens to mage girls who don't toe the line around here, don't you?
Please, no! Don't make me tranquil. I'll do anything.
That's right. Once you're tranquil, you'll do anything I ask.
Ah, you piece of shit. Ah. You make her a cursed monster.
What are you doing to that girl?
Yeah, I know what he's doing.
You fiends will never touch a mage again.
Disgusting. Everybody. Keep going. Keep going.
I can't move.
Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going, keep going, keep going. 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 Keep going.
I think some...
Keep going.
Moving!
Now then. Evelyn? Summon the puppy.
Destructive forces of nature coming up! I'm not sure. Got one!
Okay. Fuck you. Ready? Perfect. And now, yep. Hit this guy and now. Oh, great. Fucking Christ. Fucking shit. Come on and spawn. Perfect. And your job? Yes.
How about you?
And who's hitting? Alright. The archers.
Face me.
One archer. Okay. Another archer. Good.
I only have a little left.
Andrews almost got killed, but
I only have a little left.
Maker, that was scary with that damn Templar hunter. That was not good. everybody?
Things moving!
It's coming. Do it. Anders. Now. And you. Perfect.
Take this. Defend me!
Okay. Alright, Aveline. Alright, ready? Now let's flip him around. Now let's hit him with silence. I resisted it. Oh well.
Now you
Distraction
roll.
hits him. Lightning. Let's try some ice. Lightning again. Let's Tempest him. Tempest.
Let's finish. I'm at you. You think they're tiring? I'm tiring.
They will die! I will have every last Templar for these abuses.
No, that's not fair. I think that Ulrich is just doing it himself. There are tons of Templars who don't abuse their duties. There is a need for some regulation. I don't want this to happen to Bethany. I don't want them to tranquilize him. Don't want it to happen to you, Romero. But calm down. Calm down.
It's over, Anders. They're all dead.
Every one of them will feel justice's burn.
Get away from me, demon.
I am no demon. Are you one of them? That you would call me such?
Great. Stop. Stop right now.
Anders,
Stop it.
That girl is a mage. We rescued her from being made tranquil.
She is theirs.
No.
Feel
No.
their hold on her.
She's the reason you're fighting, Anders. Don't turn on her now.
Please, Messer.
Stop it. What are you doing? What is wrong with you?
Baker, no. I almost... If you weren't here...
I know.
I need to get out of here.
Alright. Let me check something. I'm going to try something. This may work, this may not. We'll see. We're going to come back.
You saved my life, Messer. What was that thing?
don't worry. It was all a trick by the Circle to scare you away from ever summoning demons.
I wouldn't. I never...
I know you wouldn't.
It was a joke.
Can I go home now?
Go somewhere safe.
Find your parents, but don't stay there. You must leave Kirkwall.
I know. There's nowhere in the city where Sir Ulrich's men won't find me. Thank you, Miss Eyre. Andraste herself must have put you in that room.
I hope so. I don't know if I'm... But Anders worries me. I'm very worried about Anders. Anders' behavior is upsetting and concerning. Deeply upsetting, deeply concerning, very worrisome. And then he just abandoned us at the end when we weren't done clearing the mission. That's also bad. A similar thing happened with Fenris. So I guess I'm getting used to this because I'm not as mad as I was then. But I'm still upset. Okay. Speaking with you yet, Anders.
You and Hawk. Something's there, isn't there?
She's so amazing and beautiful. How could anyone not love her?
Oh, I could give you a list, but that might just bore you. So, did you get naked?
Isabella.
Oh, look at that blush. That good, huh?
Oh, Isabella. A maze of caves, sewers, and hidden passages. We found 3 Tevinter chambers already looted, but today we found 3 Tevinter chambers already looted, but tonight, we found one closed. It was a small cell containing a few trinkets and a common tome, but it symbolizes hope. The Magisters had hundreds of mages deep below Kirkwall. They lived and researched here, far from the scrutiny of common men. Many ancient cities specialized in arcane research, but why did Kirkwall hide its efforts here? Why go to such great pains to keep it out of sight? Were they a cabal of renegade magisters, or was this a special project of the Archon, hidden as small fission or curious markings inside the Band of 3? We've got stuff to check out later, which I will read after this, after I deal with clearing this area and with Anders. Got a lot of reading to do. Assessment, and not just that, but making notes about things, notarizing things. I'll be back for you, Sir Ulrich. But I'm very disturbed with Anders. He flipped out, he almost killed that girl. And then he ran away. That's actually in some ways I think worse than Fenris.
Watch your step. It's
Let's go. Ah, you disgusting monsters. Okay, so that's where Sir Ulrich is. Enough's enough. You know what? Let's go. This guy. No. That one. Be careful with Meryl.
I'm sorry, I can't do any more.
That's okay, Meryl. You did just fine. And it's fun and cute to see you get teased by Isabella. Disgusting spiders. Okay, Sir Ulrich, we'll deal with you soon. See if there's anything else. Okay.
Such a slave driver.
Stuff to sell. We'll have to work with Anders. Okay. Okay. All right. So now it's back to Ulrich. Because I think this is everything. There's just one other possible area. And then we'll come back. After we deal with Ulrich's body, we'll then go talk to Anders. I mean, Fenris did this once. But he didn't also almost kill an innocent person. The very people he's supposed to be helping. I mean, Fenris did fall apart at that one time at the end. He overcame. He didn't fall apart, but he was overcome. And slinked off. And now we've got Anders who did that, but almost after saying he was going to kill all Templars, and after he almost killed poor Ella, who we thankfully saved. That was the very thing that I've been worried about, that I've been trying to work with him on. Because he does a lot of good, positive things, but then he loses it, and then he does these very dangerous, negative things, very bad things. I've always known he's had this. He had this within him, and that it's something that needs to be watched out for and guarded against. You have to be careful. I'm very concerned by this. But on the lighter side, it was great listening to Isabella and Meryl tease each other. That did make me happy. Very happy indeed. But yeah, I'm going to have to go and talk to Anders. And then I'm going to catch up on a little bit of reading to relax myself after all the stress that we've been through. To Her Excellency Divine Justinia, I am well aware both you and Knight Commander Meredith have rejected my proposal. I knew they would. I knew that Divine Justinia definitely would, and I'm not surprised that Knight Commander Meredith did as well. But I beg you to reconsider. The mages in the free marches are past controlling. Their numbers have doubled in 3 years. This is all about feeding your own sadistic and perverse desires, and they have found a way to plant their abominations in our ranks. They cannot be contained. The tranquil solution is our answer. All mages at the age of majority must be made tranquil. No wonder they turned it down. They'll coexist peacefully, retain the usefulness, a perfect strategy. No, it isn't. It's simply the best way to ensure mages obey the laws of men and the Maker. No, it's to feed your own bizarre, deviant desires. A man is always your obedient servant. No, you aren't. Sir Otto Ulrich, now dead as he belongs. And to be honest, his men are trash, just like he was. This area is cleared out. Okay. Okay. Okay, Anders, we got you some new armor. That should be helpful. Last time. But I am concerned by this. I am very worried about him losing control. Very worried. Deeply concerned by it.
Trash. Trash. Keep. Trash.
Calm down.
Trash. Won't be needing that anymore.
I found Sir Ulrich's papers.
This is all Sir Ulrich had. Looks like the Tranquil solution began and ended with him.
Let me see that. The Divine rejected the idea.
Of course she did.
Meredith rejected the idea.
That's not a surprise either.
This was not what I expected. Perhaps I should try talking to the Grand Cleric. Maybe she's more reasonable than I thought. Thank you. I will think on what you've said.
Hopefully that... Let me do something.
There are no jobs in this sea. Only more misery. Oh, excuse me. Was I in your way?
We're here to serve the makers, sir. What are you here for?
Is something troubling you?
I think you should see these papers.
Sir Ulrich, where did you get these? He was murdered in the gallows not a few days ago.
What about his plan?
Sir Ulrich made a suggestion, yes. But we turned him down.
But you don't condemn the practice outright.
The right of tranquility has always been a last resort. It has saved lives, but it is not without its costs. If you'll excuse me.
We're here to serve the makers.
Make a guide you, Hawk.
Your Sir Ulrich was working on a plan to turn all mages tranquil.
I will not ask how you came by the personal effects of a man recently murdered within our own walls. It's true there has been some discussion of the idea, but as you can see, it has gone no further than that. The harrowing has served us well enough for centuries. It will be up to mages themselves whether they push us to more stringent measures.
It sounds like you support this.
The Tranquil Ritual was created as a mercy so that mages need not be killed out of hand for a threat they might pose. There is an argument to be made for applying it more widely.
A bad argument.
But many mages have made it clear they view the ritual as no better than death. They want no controls on them at all.
There's a difference between having controls on someone and then doing a blanket tranquility on them.
I was just leaving.
Make a watch over you.
So many mages here could be brought peace by the right. So few have experienced it.
Yeah, that's because I don't understand why.
There are still many refugees that need...
Althena is much better on this issue.
Is something troubling you?
What is the Chantry's stance on the Kunari presence here?
Would it help anything for us to get involved? Or is it more likely to light the kindling? If the Kunari act against us, the Templars will defend Kirkwall. Otherwise, we guard ourselves best by waiting.
I'm not sure if you have people within your own party that are trying to stir things up. If there are people within the Chantry trying to stir things up, then you should act against those people. But in terms of engaging with the Kunari, I see your point. Perhaps it is best to avoid the Chantry directly engaging with the Kunari. Maybe. But you need to watch your own people for those who are trying to incite war with the Kunari.
How long have you been Grand Cleric?
I became a lay sister here when I was only a girl. My parents died of fever, and I was taken in by the Chantry. Eventually, I took my vows. After I had served for some time, the revered mothers agreed that I should travel to Orlais. The Divine herself appointed me Grand Cleric of Kirkwall. That was near 30 years ago.
You knew my grandparents?
I dedicated your mother into the Chantry. She was a beautiful baby. Your grandmother was a very proper lady, but she was beside herself that day. And your mother put a fist in my eye.
I'd always welcome your benediction.
Keep on her good side.
Andraste, guide your steps in this difficult time.
Not that I really care. Well, it's important to pay respect to the faith and beliefs of people.
I'm desperately trying to stay away.
Nevertheless,
there are still many...
she should play a more direct route in trying to control the negative actions of her own people. In terms of the Chantry people, like Sister Patrice. Sister Patrice is a loathsome and despicable snake. A bigoted and vile fascist snake.
Trash. Trash. Keep. Trash. Trash. Won't be needing that anymore.
This is all Sir Ulrich had. Looks like the Tranquil solution began and ended with him.
Let me see that. The Divine rejected the idea. Meredith rejected the idea. This was not what I expected.
It's exactly what I expected.
Perhaps I should try talking to the Grand Cleric.
Yes.
Maybe she's more reasonable than I thought.
Yes.
Thank you. I will think on what you've said.
Right. I'm not at all surprised by what the Divine did. I knew that the Divine would not do something like that. Furthermore, I'm not that surprised Meredith didn't do it. it's possible she might have fallen that far, given how controlling she is. It's possible. But I'm not surprised that the Divine and the Grand Cleric oppose it. As for Cullen, whatever experiences he had, however horrible they were in the Circle Tower, they've distorted his views. I am somewhat concerned about the position he is in.
What are you doing?
Putting out milk. I miss having a cat around. But I think the refugees have scared them all off. Or maybe eaten them.
Probably eaten them.
You know, I've been meaning to thank you. You don't need to stick your neck out for the mages here. But you have. One day, we'll make a world where your sister can be free again.
That depends on how you want that world to be made. I'm concerned about your reactions to Ella. I'm concerned about how you lost your composure and left us while we were fighting. There's a big deal of instability with you. I'm hoping that the decision to turn down the Tranquil solution will help lead you to be more moderate. But just because you say it doesn't mean that you'll do it.
Mages cannot be treated as guilty just by association.
That's true, but you...
I can't tell you how reassuring that is. Sometimes, you're the only reason I don't think I'm crazy. When you still believed in me after I almost killed that poor girl.
I'm concerned about that.
I knew you meant it. You wouldn't say it just to make me feel better. You make me think I can really do this. Lead a revolution.
That I don't know about.
I didn't realize you were planning anything that big.
No small change would address the injustice that mages
Shit.
face. The Chantry itself must be overturned. There will always be mages born in Thedas. But Templars are made by men. And they can be unmade.
Why does this matter so much to you?
You saw Sir Ulrich's plan. How many Templars would prefer that every mage was a mindless, drooling babe?
It was turned down.
In the Circle, they tell you day and night that magic is sin.
Not always.
A mark on your soul of the Maker's hatred.
Not always.
But for all the talk of demons, the most common death I saw for a mage was suicide.
Well, we have fought a whole lot of demons. We have fought a whole lot of abominations. So yeah, you're there where it's guarded against and stopped and protected against, so it shouldn't be surprised that you saw suicide more than the demons doing it. Now that doesn't mean that it has to be the tight, controlled system that they have. I've talked about and thought about and talked with others about the use of phylacteries, but letting people live outside, and also combining police and mages and Templars together as a governing body, as a regulatory system, and law enforcement. But here's the thing. I believe you, but I'm very concerned about you. This revolution, what you did with Ella, you do need more self-control.
If you want to be an example to mages, you need to master yourself.
Yes.
After what happened, I will never forget that. Every day, I feel the need for vengeance growing inside me. But I know you won't let me lose myself to him.
I can't stop you. I can't stop you. I can help. I can do what I can to push things in the right way. But I can't stop you, Anders. You have to make the choice yourself. You have to reconcile this yourself. I can't stop you. I can't stop you. Let's, I feel exhausted. I just want to go to bed with Meryl.
We should never have come.
Maybe I need to be harder with him. I don't know. But it concerns me what happened with Ella. All I know is that I'm very tired. I'm exhausted by this experience. I think I'll do some reading. Maybe I'll go out, get out of the city for a while. You know. Or turn my attention toward the issue with the missing envoys from the Kunari. Impeccable Bulf.
I think you let this get away from you.
Simple as that? Just a walk and drop? Amazing.
There you go. Now let's sell some stuff. For now, let's go to the estate. And
welcome home, Miss Eyre. Mistress Amel just returned not long ago herself, I believe.
that's good that she had fun. Hey, Poppy. Okay. Come on, Meryl. I miss you. Please be here.